Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Hollow Knight Silksong. Last time we left off, we were in Whiteward, and I did pick up the Mossberry Stew last time, but what else do we have going on here? This isn't even actually listed as a different area on the map, I just realized. It is just part of the Citadel, just a very tiny bit. Alright, so I want to go over here to the spot that we did not actually tackle, which might have like an enemy gauntlet or a boss fight or any number of things. Hello. Hi. Nice, nice scissors. I'm guessing those are like surgical scissors. Uh-huh. Ow. Ooh, you do too? Uh-huh. Luckily your attacks are incredibly simple. Yeah. Mortician, altered servant of the Citadel's Whiteward. Responsible for the cremation of husks and the recycling of silk from their shells. Neat. Very, very neat. Hello? Is that all that was in this room, really? There's gotta be more in here. Yeah, because this is a pretty large room. Hello? Yeah, you're getting up. Can optimize a little bit now, yeah. Don't have to be as safe as I was. Let's just kill you real quick and be done with it. So that is what goes up. What's here? God, the music in here is horrifying. I really, really wanted you to be scared of this area. I'm kind of disappointed it's not bigger. Just because, I like the idea of this zone a whole lot. Oh my god. Increase the speed of binding. This is what I've wanted for so long. Oh, that's so good. I don't know if I would like it. Probably, honestly. Probably. I'm sure multi-binder and that together are also just fantastic. That's probably going on. The only problem is I don't want to become too attached to it, because what if I see something really, really good later that I want? You know? Hello? So how fast is... Or, oh wait, no, I can't equip it now, that's right. I was about to say, maybe I should equip it to give it a shot. No, that's not possible. Hello. So maybe this area is bigger than I thought. Hi, husk. Surgeon's key. One of these things. Ow. Ugh. Okay, I wasn't quite ready for you. Surgeon's key. Discarded key of the Whiteward opens the sluice beneath the operating theater. So is this area bigger than I thought it was going to be? I mean, at least goes over there, it looks like. Neat. I really thought for a second it was just going to be those rooms and that's kind of it. Hi. Oath of the Whiteward. While song must be sung, none may falter. Infirmity, sickness, death, all are banished from our citadel. Interesting. I mean, I agree with you on the infirmity and sickness. Wanting to get rid of those is good. Death, though, means, and also potentially, you know, other things means you probably were doing a lot of experimentation and possibly keeping people alive in less humane ways, let's say. Which I don't like the sound of. Okay, what's through here? Well, this certainly gives me boss fight feelings. Or it's just the furnace where they burn the bodies. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I didn't realize that was like that. Okay. Nothing. Yeah? Nothing. Okay. Down we go. Okay, that one's breakable. Give me, give me, give me. Good things. Oh my god, what the hell is that? Oh, it's one of the big ones. Oh my god, I can't see it either. Oh, it's dead. Whew. Oh, those things are scary. I lived, though. What a terrible place to have to fight it, my god. Awful place to do combat with that. We lived, though. And I didn't even have to use any of my traps. Uh-huh. So this is how we get up to there. Yeah, because I could kind of see that I could drop here. Nice. Okay. Oh, and that one's... Yeah, that one's, like, broken on this side, so it's a one-way. Okay, well that's cool. Now we know where that leads. I knew this was going to Whiteward, because, that was the whole reason I wanted to come over here, really. And go through there, because I want to hit this merchant. Hello. You weren't there for a second. That was scaring me. Master, I seek a melody held by your line, one part of a sequence and a key to ascending above the citadel. Can you teach it to me? Or melody? I recall, yes, there was melody once, but its sound, that I possess no longer. Too long I have worked from the mind vault, the imprint is faded. With many things, it is like this, remembrance dimmed. But you may hear it still, the heart of our core. There it means system near complete. Constructs old built to sound our song. They need only be set to functional form. Okay. Oh, wait, yeah, that's the reason I can't buy the stuff from here. Because I need more ore. So... yeah, we could get this key if I just had more ore. So that was the problem. Yeah, it wasn't just that I needed more of that. I also needed more ore. That is unfortunate. So what do I want to do then? Go back up through, Whiteward? I could just go to the Grand Bellway. And take that path. And then... go back over here, maybe? The left side of the screen has some nice stuff. I suppose I can get rid of this. I filled in a good amount, though. I don't know where some of the other things I would want to go get even are. And there's some stuff down in the deep docks. Where's the, next spots that we need to go? Obviously, I think I want to go back to Songclave as well. That would also be good. And there is an elevator that goes there. I just once again remember, I wish I remembered where all the elevators were. I think it's mostly situated just like up here. Think the cauldron, isn't there an elevator in the cauldron? I think there is. So it should be around here somewhere and I can maybe take that up. I mean, I could just look up to remind myself, like, where exactly the elevator is. Because, yeah, I do not remember at this point. Unless it was, like, in one of these rooms right here. Like I said, it's unfortunate that it's not listed as, like, a fast travel mark or pin, but that's just for the bellways. So it makes sense. Yeah. Let's work on getting out of here, because I want to get back up there and see what that new shop has. Aha! Here it is. Okay, I'm going to put a little... See, I don't really have a marker to let me know. I want to mark it in some way, though. I'm just going to put this one here for right now. But yeah, this is where it is. So yeah, they do curve around a little bit. So it doesn't completely line up. Like, it's not a straight vertical line, which is why I was definitely having difficulties finding it. I didn't even end up looking it up. I just, like, looked around for a second to see if it was nearby, and luckily it was. Well, now that one's marked, at least. Hey, friend. Sister, let me confide in you. As I ascended the Citadel chambers to reach this place, I swear I heard the laughter of a child. It's much more than an echo, and I confess Mafir's been playing an awful trick on me. Yet that voice still keeps ringing in my head. Surely, though, no bug so young and lively could survive within these heartless halls. I swear I heard it, that laugh. It almost sounded like they were enjoying themselves. Yeah, that's not worrying at all. Sherma! Hmm? Oh, hoy there. I was hoping we would meet here. Red Maiden. Ah, shut up, other character, one sec. Rising at last to the heights of the Citadel and being amongst so many of my brothers and sisters, it is a blessing indeed. Yes, a blessing. Your voice belies some hesitation in that belief, little pilgrim. You have seen now the reality of this broken place. What do you make of it truly? Shut up! I hear you, you pirate wannabe fucker! Do not judge me a doubter. The Citadel is a holy place indeed, resplendent and vast beyond my wildest hopes. Yet the grand halls ache with silence, and I see suffering in the shadows wherever I peer too deeply. Fear and pain, why were these things allowed into our paradise? Have my brothers and sisters not yet carried their, or not yet earned their holy reward? Shut up! Oh, you're working. Look, they keep arriving. It's bugs aplenty up here now. Hapless, weak, but alive they are. More scared than weak, they seem to me. Disheartening knowing these few have survived, safe for your care. It's your work, bell ringer, not mine. Ringing and helping. Hope they recognize your efforts, because I ain't providing much, and I am one for fighting if that choir and their pins ever come calling. Heard you did saving for our dear merchant. Seen her about, sneaking and scrounging, even before you was ringing that bell. She's a useful sort, but don't let her age be fooling. She's still the sharpest mind for a deal. Won't be long till there's nary a rosary about the shrine that ain't found its way into her pockets. Have you done it yet, Bellringer? Wriggled deep, discovered the depths of obsession that brought this place so low? You speak of the Citadel and its silk caretaker, then yes, I now know the start of it. I mean, we did see that one character was basically being paraded around as a husk, which I'm guessing is what Whiteward was, one of the things Whiteward was, you know, helping with. This ability to bring bugs back after death with the power of silk. That's why it said, like, yeah, disease, infirmity, none of that's going to be here, which is why I was like, it's a little bit of a worrying conclusion to come to, because yeah, they are just effectively practicing necromancy. Or at least parading just corpses around. The ward down below, I saw it clear, the hollowed husks and the many tortuous implements. Machines to instill a bug with thread that would see their life extended. Aye, that's it in part. There's more scale to it than all that. Just think of them greedily shoving the silk into their shells, the madness that overcame them, eternal life for mortal bugs. And think on how long it's all gone on. The children born of them and all the pilgrims after. The silk has seeded deep into the kingdom's shells, generations deep. Okay, now that I didn't think about. Interesting. They basically, yeah, they started having children, and then the children just like naturally kind of had that in them. Weird. Yeah, because clearly the Whiteward stuff was pretty obvious. But that's an interesting one conclusion. I wonder if Arloom's proved such easy prey for that haunted thread, and only to seek for itself to reach them. Oh, now you're seeing it, Bellringer. These poor pilgrims all bound to the cruel system of our world, now stricken in its new cursed web. You're at least free from it and free to shake it all up, if that's your choosing. Here they limply lay, the castaways and disillusioned and the used up. It's a sorry settlement you've summoned, Miss Bellringer, and a blasted bother for me. Not sure we have anything to offer him, but not even hope. Okay, you told me some pretty cool stuff. I wish you would have said, like, ahoy, like, maybe once every 10 seconds instead of every 5, but I understand why, because they wanted people to notice that the character had something to say. This place is holy, yes, but I worry at the suffering of our fellow pilgrims. So many are hurt or exhausted. Your doubts and worries will not heal them, little one. If you would aid your fellows, you can start by dressing their wounds. The simple rags found around the settlement will do for bandages. Well, that's an excellent idea, Red Maiden. Normally I'd think a song would suffice, but yes, more direct action is certainly needed. The citadel itself shall provide the materials. Praise be to the holiest of places. Of holy places. Fear not, brothers and sisters. If we work hard and keep our faith, the citadel will provide for us. I have no doubt. Sherma's being a little bit shaken by all of this. And I saw the merchant down there, so I guess let's go over here. Also, nothing. Hello. Hello again, dear one. Looks like we both made it up here safe as told. And what a shock to find you were speaking truth about this place. A settlement like this in the citadel, nice and safe, cloistering so many bugs with minds intact. Never seen anything like it, or even imagined such. Makes trading away all of my nice bits and baubles much easier. After all, I want to take lots and lots of rosaries with me when my strength finally fails. Ascendant's Grip, a gleaming find for you climbing types. At this claw, you'll be able to stick to walls for as long as you like. Ooh. Simple key, spool extender. Stretch a spool out nice and long with this fine route tool. The perfect purchase if you're planning to hoard a lot of silk. Okay, well, I definitely want the mask shard. Thank you. Appreciated. And now I don't have a bunch of money in my pockets to worry about. Okay, well that was good. That was very, very good. Do I want to continue in this area? I mean, it still seems like for a lot of the other areas I need to go to, I might be missing a few things. Aside from some things, like, I think I can probably do this stuff down here in the deep docks now, and there's a few things like that, but I think we'll hold off on some of that stuff. I do want to take you off, and this is just messed up because this is exactly the thing we were just talking about. The torturous, weird implements that were used to put silk deep inside them. I'm now just going to use that. Like, that feels like if I don't expect the game to do this, but that almost feels like something where it's like, this leads to a different ending. If you use this, it leads to a bad ending. I don't think they would be mean enough for that. But the effect is so good, and I have seen games do that before where it's like, albeit shorter games, you get a different ending as long as you don't give in to the temptation of using this item that you know is bad. Because yes, obviously, I know this is bad. Forcefully insert silk deep inside a bug shell. You know what? Increase the speed of binding is incredibly nice, but I think I will avoid trying to use it. Like, from a plot standpoint, and from the, like, if it did actually lead to a different ending, that would be hilarious, because I've played a game recently even where it's like, yeah, different things happen as long as you, like, choose to not use a certain, like, item or something. So yeah, I'm spooked by that. I'm like, yeah, no, I'll avoid that. I'll avoid that. Now I just need to get over there. Wait, you're back down there? Didn't I beat you up? Ow, ow. I thought I beat that character up. Pretty sure I did. I don't think I want to go that way. I think I'm totally fine just going this way. Yee. Whee! And then, yeah, we can just drop down here. I should have grabbed that silk, actually. Alright. Hello. It would just straight up make this area, like, easier if I just went and got all of the, pieces. Oh. Damn it, I needed that. Oh, bye. How far down did you fall? Okay, you were a pretty easy kill. Alright, now you're dead. Thank you. Also dead. Give me this. Because I definitely need it. Okay, and you? Ow. Come here. Whoop. Mistiming just a little bit. Alright, you're dead. Thank you. Yeah, I've kind of gotten used to how long my thing currently takes now, so it is like... I feel like I could not use that, and it would be... One, like, cool as like a little... Like, I may say screw it at some point, but as like a little personal challenge to not use that, and also because I want to free up the slot for other things like the venom and stuff. Because having that on and getting used to it would mean I'm basically locked into just always having it on. So if I can just get used to not using it, we would maybe be a little bit better off. I do think the game would be a little bit easier with it, but I also don't know how much it speeds it up. But just because of the plot of like, yeah, this is straight up what caused the issue with the silk that we're currently facing, I'm like, it feels like it makes sense from a plot standpoint to just not even touch that thing. You know? It makes sense to me. Alright. Where do I want to go? So... let's look at, another one of the... Vintage Nectar, Courier's Rasher, Crust Nut, and Pickled Muck Maggot. So, I know where one of those things is. Vintage Nectar. Who would have Vintage Nectar? And it looks like it's going in like, oh, wait, maybe there. Pilgrim's Rest? Because that's like a bar. Because, let's see, it would be Farfields? Maybe that is it, because it's like a bar, and I think they maybe sold nectar there. Otherwise, it's, the bar in, what's it called? But I swear we recently went by that bar, and I talked to that character while having this quest, so if that was... I don't think that's the one. Yeah. I think we go up here and see about this. Unfortunately, I do have to pay to get back in this place. Don't remember how much it was. Oh, I definitely have enough. Okay, yeah, 30 is nothing. I hope this is it, because otherwise I just wasted money. Okay, again, strange pilgrimage that bends and doubles. Oh. I'm interested in trade. Okay, yeah, it wasn't really a bar, it was just like a resting place. Damn. I had an idea. Like I said, I need to find these other things. That thing is still trapped in there. Yeah. Okay, so if that wasn't the solution... I am slightly out of ideas. There's nothing here I need to do, right? mean, I could use this to go back to the deep docks really quickly, but I'd have to walk back through a bunch of stuff. Kinda don't have the time for that. Yeah. Let's just look a little bit more at potential places that we could get some of those things. There was also something called a crust nut, which I have no idea what the hell that is. But like I said, it seems like it was going in like chronological order because this started like here in the marrow with the moss stuff. I don't suppose maybe someone in Bone Bottom has something? Cause yeah, my other idea for the nectar was just straight up going to Bellheart or Greymore at the halfway home. But I could have sworn I talked to that character and got nothing. Yeah, and then Songclave didn't have anything either. I'm trying to think of all the characters. Maybe the... oh wait, you know, that's something. We need to return to the Polyp character. We definitely want to return to the Polyp character, who is right there. Let's go to Bellheart really quickly, because they were going through like a metamorphosis or something. So it would be neat to go there and see if maybe there's something new with that now, but also maybe you would give me a thing. Welcome, welcome. Yep. Final climb. And then you have nothing for me. Okay, and then yeah, nothing here. Just thought I would recheck all of that. I suppose I could grab this. What was in here? Oh, yeah, you. I do have relics now, yes, and I'm happy to give them. Sits my collection well. Look then, look at what I have. Ooh. Oh, I just filled it in. Singed parchment containing a pilgrim's scrawl. My dear companions, all are gone now, devoured, scorched, fallen to exhaustion or worse, seduced by the haunting. Yeah, the fact that people just basically evolved to have this stuff in them that just let them be susceptible to this is rough, and it certainly explains why Hornet's just able to go through here and not have to worry about that stuff. You know, aside from the fact that she can use silk as well. Faded parchment containing the last words of a lost pilgrim. Dare I die here in the damp dark, then join those poor sods, trapped to stumble, aimless and empty, until their limbs fall to dust. Oh god, my hiccups. Filthy rag marked with the scrawl of an underworker. So much suffering. Are we truly chosen, or have we sinned unknowing, and now we are punished for it? Weaver effigy. Carving of Kimura, weaver of healing. Oh, so that's the one where we keep getting all our abilities from, I think. Unless it's just weavers in general. Prayers etched upon it. Weaver, heal my sons. Their fearful hearts, their limbs that shake at the climb to come. We pray, gift but a glimmer of your strength, that when we stand before your divinity, you see bugs shed free of fear. Coral Commandment, Decree of the Citadel, Dirty and Worn. Full chamber to the kingdom of the White Worm. Claim the weaver in half part, last of their line, sent strong with silk. Resistance anticipated, quell with rune cage. Full chamber to the kingdom of the White Worm. Claim the weaver in half part. So this is talking about me. Last of their line, sensed strong with silk. Resistance anticipated, quell with rune cage, because we were in a cage, yeah. Interesting. So yeah, this is just the commandment that said for them to actually come and kidnap us. Surgeon's orders. Devout has succumbed during silk suture. Refuses to revive. Sin committed. Permit no rites. Husk marked for cremation. Retrieve dregs. Oof. So if they couldn't handle the silk and didn't come alive, the church was considering that a sin, so they don't get any burial rites. That's rough. More then. Bring me more relics of the past. Records, seals, idols. Let's gather up the history of the world and hoard it all here nice and safe. I happen upon more curiosities of this kingdom's past, I may visit again. Till that time, keep yourself safe. Oof. The church basically just, like, brands you a heretic nearly If you dare to not let their surgery work on you. Not that that's something you can control. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Oh, hey. Hey, Chakra. Shanka, child-wielding needle. This heart home is cut free of its curse. Tell me, was it your blade that brought its saving? My shock would be great if another here managed the feat. So it's all a creature above the town. A weaver, I suspect, though one twisted in purpose. My voice and claw had aided, perhaps guided the thread that strung the town. Weaver, those vicious old things. To our young we tell the tales, but had thought them long dead, only corpses bound in spires. This one still lived, though if it was a weaver, it was broken in a savage way. Its own silk was bound, pinned deep within its shell, a cruel punishment I've not before witnessed. Yeah, so we have more context for that now, too. Interesting, interesting. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Even broken, my envy remains. A weaver's fabled skills. To meet one in combat means great challenge and great pride in victory. Chakra, if I may, I'd ask a small task of your carving talents. In the halls of the Citadel, I encountered a means of travel new to me. A network of pipes traversed in vessels propelled by steam and air! Oh my god, are you going to give me elevator pins?
That's fine.
Citadel's a labyrinth, and pins to mark each station would prove useful to me. To describe sounds as hideous and unnatural as anything in that place. Still, if it will aid you, I shall craft the pins. Seek me at a moment not long from now. The pins will be carved and we may trade. This moment I have no items. Camp here looks comfortably set, Chakra. Are you planning to stay a time? Perhaps yes. This heart home makes a fine base for now and later. Still, I must take care not to rest over long. My shell would soften and my senses dull. Mapping supplies still, if you would care to trade. No, you don't. Okay, cool. We got quite a few things there, and it seems like I'll be able to get the elevator pins now. So, I'll keep that pin that was over there for now. Just because, I don't know when I'll actually run into Chakra again, and she'll have the stuff I need. I thought that was tracks for a second. So yeah, I don't know when that'll be available. Like I said, I'm imagining the next time I actually see her. So that'll be something to keep in mind for the future. Ooh, I have enough to go finish that idol as well. I kind of loathe to get rid of that many, things, but if it would help. Okay, up here. Oh, the little stick bug friend. Bye. Up here, and then, yep, it's this place. Hello. Oh, you're not finished? Time will come soon. The time of birth approaches. Okay. Yep, not yet. I just thought I would come over here and check. Okay. It's kind of crazy how close the two fast travel points are here. They're like just a stone's throw from each other, and in some places you have to wait like ages before you hit another one. But alright, that's good. While we're here, this video is getting a little bit longer than I would like. Ooh. Restoration of Bellheart. Hearken, ye holy, our home has been cleansed of evil, but now we are tasked with restoring its former glory. Share your rosaries. Yeah. There you go. Restoration of Bellheart. Wish granted. Nice. Let's go in here and then come back out. Welcome, welcome. Glorious gleaming and very, very safe. Stay a while before you begin your final climb. Yeah, so we just get some new dialogue, basically. And yeah, they don't really have anything for me. I could still do this delivery here, but kind of like, right now. I do want to go see if Chakra has the elevator pins that I need, but I'm imagining I need to like find her in a new area to get that. Oh, you are below here. Okay, yeah, no. I've got to, you have to like change zones before you have it, probably. Alright, let's get in here. Alright, I wanted to go to Bone Bottom. Like, I really don't get rewards for this, but I like helping the little bug friends out. But yeah, I think not using that relic, like I said, I may decide at some point, like, oh, I'll just use it. But I seriously would not be shocked if that was something. And it is also a fun little personal challenge. Which maybe I'll hit the point in the game where I'm like, I don't really want a personal challenge if I'm going to be real. Or the thing might not even be as good as I think it is, to be fair. Alright. I kind of hope. Donate. That's a lot of my things. I kind of hope. Wish granted. Times are hard, so fresh supplies are always welcome. Bugs arrive here with nothing. Yeah. Is that the icon of hope back there? Might be. Okay. Well. I believe we will stop there for today now. We got a few things done. I don't need that anymore. That was marking, the big creature that was banging on the door there. Alright, we're getting somewhere with the map for sure. So, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.